Yes, absolutely, absolutely, my friends. What's going on, everybody? This is Luke Pico with IroncladConfidence.com coming to you guys today, my friends. Another amazing video. Yeah, buddy, baby. I hope you guys are straight rocking that world, baby, and always transforming that psychology, dude. Yeah, buddy, baby. Why? Because that's what we do on this channel, my friends. You guys, on this channel, if you're new here to the YouTube channel, on this channel, we talk all things mindset. We talk all things success. We talk all things possibility. And so, we talk about confidence building. You're going to hear stuff on the law of attraction. You're going to hear stuff on quantum physics, which is science. And I'm going to share with you how to transform what's going on in your reality, dude. Yeah, buddy, baby. If that sounds good to you, baby, then stick around, my friends, because today I'd like to share with you the secret to motivating yourself. There's a secret to motivation, okay? If you want to motivate yourself, this is the secret, okay? This is what I've learned. So, in life, we live, see, all of us, me, you, and everyone else, we live our life built around a comfort zone, okay? We're very comfortable in whatever that is, right? We get comfortable in that area, okay? And what I'd like to share with you, it's extremely powerful. 98% of people, the average person out in society, they don't know this is actually something they can do to motivate themselves, to create what they want to create in their life. You see, all humans live life to build patterns, okay? We live in a pattern of comfort. This is all of us. But one thing that I've learned about motivation, and not just motivation, this goes for anything. This goes for if you want to achieve success, if you want to achieve a certain result in your life, if you want to get in shape, this is what I've learned, is that you have to get on the outside of whatever that comfort zone is that you've created for yourself. And the secret that I've learned is the process, okay? There's a process to success. There's a process to motivation. There's a process to confidence building. And so when I first started doing these videos, I didn't even know it at the time, and it even goes past the videos. When I started doing podcasting, okay? And it even goes past podcasting, because prior to videos and prior to doing podcasting, I built an offline marketing system, and on that offline marketing system, I still have it. I still have it and use it. I've created CDs, and I created a 1-800 line that has all kinds of information, right? I had to give myself permission to get uncomfortable in order to do all of that. But even prior to that, I was working out in corporate America. I was working out in the corporate system. This is how most people live life. And so, from the time you're born, you are raised in a certain dialogue of information. That dialogue of information goes out and does what society does. Go to school, get an education, get a degree, learn some skill sets, get the tools, go get a career, go get a job. Survive out there, right? Yeah, buddy. Guess what, baby? That's a process. Okay? And so what I started to do is I started to locate a different process. I discovered a secret world that exists outside of that corporate system, outside of society's system. I discovered a secret world of entrepreneurship. I discovered a secret world of capitalism, of building your own reality, of creating your own work, of learning how to tap into those processes and actually make it part of me and what I do in my life. This is some powerful stuff, baby, because a lot of people, they don't know that. Most people don't know that they're trapped within a comfort zone. See, if you want to get in shape, you don't get in shape by staying in your comfort zone. You have to get on the outside of your comfort zone and get uncomfortable with who you are if you're going to get in shape. If you're going, you have to go to the gym, you got to eat healthy, you got to put yourself through the training, you got to discipline yourself, You got to receive the stress, and then you get sore afterwards. You sweat, you get tired. But guess what, dude? On the other side of that process, that's the secret. The secret is the process. Yeah, buddy, baby. The secret is the process. And when you learn to get into that process over and over and over again, you actually unlock your motivation. That should straight blow your mind, dude. Most people don't know that. Most people don't know that. And so they don't know, even though they know that, they don't know it from a deep level. So for me to do videos like this, it's a process. This process motivates me. This process inspires me, dude. Yeah, buddy. That's how I'm able to get motivated. That's how I'm able to build confidence. That's how I'm able to speak with conviction, because that's where the conviction comes. That's where the motivation comes from. It comes from me acknowledging that I've tapped into a process that most people, they don't know about. This is how you motivate yourself. See, if you want to motivate yourself, this is how to do it. This is the process that I've learned to do. It's the secret sauce, so to speak. I don't allow outside noise, outside information, outside people to govern my internal condition. Meaning, see, you have an external world and then you have an internal world inside. There's good information that can come in and we can allow that to influence us and motivate us. That's the good information. That's the good energy. That's the good stuff, right? But guess what? There's bad information too. There's bad information out there. In other words, there's negative information. It's going to come into us and it's going to bring our motivation down. It's going to bring our energy down. And then what we tend to do as people is we get stuck in whatever that energy is. It's a comfort zone, dude. And all the success you want is on the outside of that comfort zone. That's why I decided to get uncomfortable with myself, right? When I first thought about doing videos, I was like, dude, I'm like doing these videos. I want to do videos. I don't know. Should I do videos? It seems fun. It seems awesome. It seems amazing. But then we have this other side of us that's like, no, don't do it. You feel it's too much work. We feel low energy. We feel bad. We feel sad. We feel depressed. We feel anxiety. We feel fearful. We don't know. But it's not until you give yourself that permission, it's not until you learn to motivate yourself, to command yourself, to obey yourself, to follow through, right? Yeah, buddy, baby. It's freaking powerful, dude. A lot of people don't know that. And so if you can learn to break patterns, because see, here's the thing. You have to be willing to break patterns in your life if you're going to create a different reality. And what do I mean patterns? All humans live life to build patterns to exist in. See, a pattern is a list of information. It's a list of ideas. Most people don't like literally create a handwritten list. Most people. Their list is inside their mind. It's inside their heart. It's inside what they do. The first thing they do, I got to get up. I got to do this. I got to go here. I got to go there. I got to shower. I got to go to work. I got to eat. I got to do this, got to come home, got to, all this responsibility. Got to pay the bills, all this stuff. Got to get a car, got to buy a house, got to buy clothes, got all this stuff, right? Wake up, go to work, come home, go to bed. That's a pattern. And in that 24-hour day frame, that 24-hour pattern, it's a process, okay? And that process carries with it the reality that process carries with it, dude. If you want any motivation, if you want to learn to motivate yourself, if you want to learn to create more success, you have to do something to challenge that process. Meaning you have to get outside of that process, the comfort zone of that process. Because see, once you get stuck in this pattern of living, it's easy. You don't think it was easy for me to say, oh, forget it, I don't want to be an entrepreneur. Oh, forget it, I'm not going to spend my time and create an offline marketing system and create postcards and sales letters and flyers and use direct mail and write a 254-page training course and another 110-page, marketing system and sell it and a 1-800 line and all this stuff. You don't think that was uncomfortable? Shoot, yeah, that was uncomfortable. But guess what, baby? I had to be willing to break my old pattern. My old pattern was this. Stay doing what corporate America does. Stay living in that reality, getting a paycheck, living from paycheck to paycheck, trying to save as much as you can, buy a house, get a car, you know, survive and exist. Guess what, dude? I did that for 15, 20 years. Guess what? You never get ahead. Never, ever, ever, ever. You get a raise, you think, oh good, I got a raise. Guess what? You only got a raise because the cost of living went up. They don't tell you that. So you think you got a raise, oh good thing. But over here on the back end, they're tapping, you know, their invisible hands in your pocket, pulling out money from, oh yeah, cost of living. So now you got to pay more for food and gas and all this other stuff. And so you never get ahead. Never. And so for me, that was one pattern that I could have stated. Okay? That was one pattern I could have stated. But guess what, baby? I found the secret code, the secret pattern. It's a process that if I put myself in that process, guess what? I can create a different process. And so for me, that's what I see. I see an opportunity. Most people don't see opportunity. Most people see the 3D world, what's been established and put in place, and that's it. That's it. That's all they see, so they go with it and they work with it. That's cool, dude. It's there. People need it. For me, I was like, I'm out of here, dude. I see opportunity over here. I see opportunity on the outside. I'm gonna jump on the outside of my comfort zone, right? I'm gonna dive into entrepreneurship. I'm gonna dive into opportunity. And so for me, I broke that old pattern and jumped into this new pattern over here. Success, right? Motivation, confidence, inspiration, baby. Yeah, buddy, baby. This is what you got to do if you want a different life. This is how you motivate yourself. You put yourself in the process. It's called immersion coaching, baby. You have to immerse yourself in the knowledge, in the wisdom, in the information that you want to experience. You have to immerse yourself. Just like you go dive into a pool, you go deep sea diving, guess what, dude? You immerse yourself in that information, right? In the water, right? You want more success? You want more confidence? You want more transformation? You want higher level psychology? Higher level perception of reality? Guess what, dude? You got to dive into that process, and that's the secret. The secret is the process. The secret is the pattern. Change the pattern that you're living in right now. You start changing the pattern, you start changing the behaviors, you start changing the information that's coming in. You start working with information like it's actually going to affect your life. You start creating, you start working. Guess what? You start to build that muscle. You start to build that motivation muscle, baby. You start to build that confidence muscle, baby. That's why doing these videos, boom, instantly, easy, over and over and over again. Yeah, buddy. Why? This is the process. This is the process. Do you want to live successful? Do you want to live happy? Do you want to make more money? Do you want to build confidence? Do you want to build motivation? Or do you want to live angry, sad, depressed? For me, I don't want to live like that. I don't want to live all depressed and sad and angry. I don't want to live struggling to get by and all this stuff. Some people, hey, that's cool, I get it. To each their own. But for me, I needed to create a new process. I needed more peace of mind. I needed more trust and confidence in the truth. You see, that's why I do this. Because this is what it does, dude. It allows me to take back ownership of my personality. Most people don't own their personality. Most people's personality is governed by the outside world. It's governed by problems that are created. And then people react. And they don't have time to interact with who they are. You understand? You got to learn how to interact with your personality. They don't teach you this in school, baby. You need to interact. You need to internalize with the actions that you believe you're worth. That should blow your mind. Boom! Yeah, buddy. Unlock. Download. That's why I do these videos. That's why I do a podcast. That's why I talk about this stuff. Because what do you want to create? Do you want to create success? Do you want to create breakthroughs in your life? What do you want to do? You want to learn how to become a better person? That's why I do personal development. That's why I'm a psychologist. That's why I teach this. You know that I know more than actual psychologists? No joke, I kid you not. I've been to, and this was years back, years back. I've been to three different psychologists. And each time I talked to the psychologist, I had greater awareness than they had. And they were trying to help me by leading me to the conclusion, but letting me come to the conclusion, but I already knew what the conclusion was. My thoughts were this, and that, and because I was thinking those thoughts, this is what I was getting. My negative thoughts, oh, I thought demons were attacking me, they were my negative thoughts that were attacking me. See, and so they'd blow me off. They'd get mad, they'd get irritated. I'd be in the middle of a conversation with a psychologist. I'd be teaching them psychology. And then at the end of the hour, as I'm talking, oh, okay, it's the end of the hour. Time's up. And so there was no real connection. It wasn't truly trying to help somebody. It was, okay, you got an hour of my time. I want to hear what you have to say. Get it all out, and then that's it. Go on. I get paid from the insurance. And so I was like, you don't know psychology. I'm going to show you psychology. I'm going to show you motivation. I'm going to dive into books. I'm going to read books. I'm going to take on the minds of some of the most intelligent perceptions of reality in the world. I'm going to listen to podcasts that will blow your mind. And then I'm going to turn around and I'm going to demonstrate and teach the amazing motivation, the amazing secret of success. Yeah, buddy, baby. And that, my friends, is how I've learned to do it. Because I have greater awareness now. I have greater understanding now. And because I have that greater understanding, guess what, dude? I get to create whatever I want like that. I create my motivation. I create my happiness. We're all responsible when we want to be responsible for who we are. It doesn't mean you're always going to be up. It doesn't mean you're always going to be motivated. It doesn't mean you're always going to be positive. It doesn't mean that at all. What it means is that now that you understand the process, you see what's going on and you see what you can do to change your reality. This is what I've learned to do. And so I started giving myself permission to take back my power. And what I mean take back my power, take back who I believe that I am. Because see, I'd see people talking about this and gossiping about that and talking about this, and then you get involved with it. And then next thing you know, you're involved with their conversation, just rotating in a circle, regurgitating nonsense. Oh, this person that, and that person that, yeah, this, that. And you get caught up in gossip. Next thing you know, you're thinking negative. Next thing you know, you're finding fault with other people. Next thing you know, you're arguing with, with your relationships. All this stuff. All that stuff is nonsense, okay? Because you don't have to, once you learn how to make sense, dude, guess what? You're free. Then you get to become and create what you want to create. Then you're free. Because now you're not governed and controlled by negative perceptions. You're not controlled by gossip. You're not controlled by fear and worry and anxiety and stress. And sure, you have potential to become stressed out or get a little bit of anxiety. But what I'm saying is, because your umbrella of understanding, yeah, buddy, because you have a bigger level of awareness, it's just like a telescope, baby. You're looking through a telescope, you can only see at what it's, opened up to, right? You only see within the frame of that scope. Guess what, dude? You open the scope up bigger, guess what? You see more. Your perception is the same way. Your motivation is the same way. The more your pattern of living is the same way. You create a bigger pattern, you create bigger awareness, you fill your life up with positive, powerful things that you do from day to day, behaviors, good outlook, good language patterns that you're talking about, deep-rooted beliefs that are going to propel you forward. Guess what, dude? You unlock yourself. You learn to motivate yourself. And when you motivate yourself, that means you have some good motives, right? Well, I guess there's people who have bad motives, but what I'm talking about is being successful, right? We're talking about more confidence, more happiness, more growth, more positivity, more inspiration. So what do you want to do? Most people don't spend their life talking about what they really, really, really want to do with their life. Most people. They do it to themselves inside, very little, and they just kind of get that little bit of results. Debt, worry, problems, broken relationships, broken attitude, bad personality. No, you know, because they're not paying attention, dude. They're not the mechanic, dude. You're the mechanic to your psychology, and you got to get into there. You got to put yourself into your, you got to get a degree in you, dude. You got to go to the university of you. That's what I decided to do. I went to the university of me, baby. Guess what? When you go to the university of you, guess what, dude? You're not going to believe it. When you pay constant attention to yourself and your teachings, I know that sounds selfish. I'm not talking about in a selfish way. I'm talking about in being aware. When you see, you can't save somebody else if you haven't saved yourself. See, when a person's drowning in the ocean or something like that, and the lifeguard has to go out there, the lifeguard has to make sure before he approaches you, he doesn't just swim up to you when you're going crazy, flipping and drowning and kicking in the water and grab you and save you. He makes sure to get a hold of your psychology. Hey, listen, check it out. I'm here to help you. I need you to calm down. And they keep their foot out. Because if they grab onto you, they're gonna drown you just trying to save themselves. So if they're gonna help you, they have to be aware. They have to be prepared. They have to get a hold of your psychology and help you to be like, hey, check it out. Calm down. I'm gonna help you. We're gonna do this. This is how we're gonna do it. I'm gonna take you back to shore. Yeah, buddy, baby. This is the point. So you want to learn how to motivate yourself? This is how to do it. This is the process. This is the secret. For me, this is what I've used. And this is for anyone. See, a person who's successful at basketball, they're successful at basketball because they put themselves in that process every day, over and over again. See, you're successful at your job or at wherever you work because you put yourself in that job or that process over and over again. And then you get the motivation, or you get what comes with, you know, the motivation that's released in that atmosphere, in that environment, right? Yeah, buddy, baby. And that, my friends, is how to motivate yourself. If you want to motivate yourself, that's how to do it. And this is the secret. It's the process. The process is the secret. When you put yourself in the process, when you put yourself in the setup, when you put yourself in the environment and you demonstrate it and you prove it back to yourself, then you receive the motivation that you're looking for, baby. Yeah, buddy, baby. So check it out, my friends. If you guys are new here to the channel, if you guys like this kind of information, consider subscribing, baby. If you guys like the video, boom, dude, big ol' Hulk smash, baby. Hit the little bell notification if you want to receive updates when I rock these videos, baby. But I do thank you guys, and I do look forward to talking to you champions again next time, baby. Peace. Boom, boom, boom. That's what we do on this channel, baby. I have a good time. If you want to learn to motivate yourself, if you want to learn to inspire your soul, if you want to learn to get happy with yourself, if you want to learn to get confident with yourself, you have to break your pattern that you're in right now. You have to put yourself in a better pattern. Yeah, buddy, baby. All the success you want is on the outside of your comfort zone, dude.